Howdy folks, it's the Tall Turtle here. Welcome back to Forza Motorsport 7. The 10 of you who are watching, I appreciate each and every one of you. Next thing I want to talk about, I moved my microphone yet again. For my voice it's the same, but I have it mounted on a different surface. So while you'll hear my shifting and my steering wheel make noise in the background, it won't be the same kind of noise. It shouldn't have those bass vibrations because it's on a different surface. So hopefully that works. Thirdly, I forgot what the third thing was. So the third thing is I'm going to start making the video shorter. So for these series I'm doing 5 races, we'll do 3 races and then 2 races. Split it up in 2 videos. So we'll have like a 25-minute video and then an 18-minute video probably. These videos are getting way too long and people just aren't watching them because they're too long. And I understand that. I wouldn't want to watch somebody play this for an hour either. Same thing's going to apply to some of the flight sim videos, but I'll talk about that in a flight sim video. Next, I have to get rid of this hot pink outfit. It looked great in the preview, but it just burns my eyes. My kids love it, but it burns my eyes. So we're going to change our outfit. My kid yesterday... Ooh, this is new. That looks kind of fun, actually. Maybe we'll go with that. I was going to say... gosh, we're going to find it. My kid raced a bunch. And we earned this, the United States outfit. So I was thinking about doing that. But now that I see this one, that looks awesome. It would be our first themed outfit, right? Because normally it's just been colors like this. Let's go with this for a while. Yeah, let's do that. And then the last thing, once we get started, is I need to change some of the assists because my kid was driving and change a bunch of stuff. So let's get started. We're going to continue the Drivers' Cup. And we are in the Breakout Championship. We did 2 series. One went well, one didn't. And my computer's making some weird background noise. Thanks, Windows. Sorry if you heard that. I'm not sure if you did or not. But anyway, let's do another one today. Let's see. Modern SUV. I've had my eye on this one. There's 5 races. So again, we would split it up. Let's just jump into this one. I'm sure the guy's going to tell us something.
These aren't your typical SUVs. They're more cousins to sports cars from the same manufacturers, often using powerful engines and race technology to give them 0 to 60 speeds in just under 5 seconds.
Okay, so yes, they are sports car cousins, but you have to remember they're much heavier too. I have 2, and there's 20... How do I do that? Select. Let's see, what other options do we have? Let's just go through this here quickly. What's the Forza edition, huh? We already own that one. I'm just seeing if there's anything that gets my mind. Oh yeah, the Lamborghini SUV thing. I would say it's a crossover, but maybe it's SUV. I haven't seen one in person. I don't know why I own it. Okay, G-Wagon. I watch Doug DeMuro a lot, and he is obsessed with G-Wagons. What's this? So this is the Juke. We used to have a neighbor that had one of these back when they're brand new. Let's go back and use my Cadillac that I already own. This thing's a beast. We will do it as an automatic because I don't think it has paddle shifters, if I remember. Okay. We need to change some things here. Custom off. ABS will be on for this thing. Steering is normal. I am not going to use control and stability because that makes it harder, to be honest. I find it more difficult because when I'm racing a certain way, I expect the vehicle to do certain things. But when the traction control system and stability control system kicks in, it throws me off and it doesn't work. So keep that off, keep that off. We are going to do automatic. My kid's learning how to shift with a stick and everything. He's 11 and he does a fantastic job. But he had automatic last night. We're going to keep it automatic. Cosmetic, turn that off. Keep those on. I did a test. They don't do much difference. Don't touch the rest of that stuff. So there's that. We also have to change the Dravatar difficulty once it lets us back to a screen here, because I think he moved it to new driver. Yes. Let's see. Yes. Let's change it to average. Limit aggression is on. Really? Limit aggression is on and we still have all these problems. That's crazy. Anyway, here we go. Select average and let's do a test drive. All right. as usual, I'm going to test drive by myself here. And, yeah, is there a pedal shifter? Is he pedal shifting? Or she, I guess? No, okay. I'm going to whoops. Oh, this is my first race, by the way, where I removed that little rubber piece in the brake pedal. And I just noticed a gigantic difference in that first corner. Racing is so much easier. You can actually stop better now. Wow. That's nice. And it's different resistance in the gas pedal, which is nice. So it's still very tight. Yeah, if it weren't for my physical limitations, I would have kept that rubber piece in. But I'm glad I removed that. Yeah, wow, this is nice. The gas pedal and brake pedal have different tensions, even without that rubber chunk in there. Cool. Alrighty, I'm going to keep practicing because I haven't driven this thing in ages. And then we will we'll meet up when it's time to race. Alright, after a long test drive, we added some mods. I just bought like 20 mods, added a couple, and here we go. Let's add some traffic and start racing. Alright, gorgeous thumbnail there probably. And let's see. Like always, test drive was great, but with traffic it could be a whole nother story. Whoa, that was crazy. I'm having a hard time judging this first corner, but it should be fine with all the traffic because we'll see them turning, yeah. But then once we're by ourselves, it could be scary because I go too fast. Alright, so this one is sharper than it looks. I'm hoping to take people on this corner here, so we're going to take the outside because then we can whip out here and get on that gas pedal, although it's a longer distance, so they got ahead anyway. Oh my, I'm not going to catch them? Oh no. They might be too fast for me to catch some of them. Yeah, that BMW, he's losing me, which means it could be hard because I was counting on the straightaways to get in front of all these people. Oh my, can't catch up with that Range Rover either. Oh dear, the series is not going to go well, and it's not worth restart. Look at that. Yeah, he's passing me in a straight line. Oh man, yeah. They have more powerful vehicles, which I'm going to use them to help me turn. Oh, hey, that was the best approach I've ever had on that corner. Yeah, oh yeah, don't spin me out. No. That is tough when their vehicles are more powerful. Yeah, see, I'm gaining on the Cadillac because he matches me, of course, but these other ones, they're just too fast. Look, he's pulling away from me. Now we're staying equal. Now I'm gaining on him a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to take him on the outside, he'll spin me out. Let's take him on the inside. If we do this right, we can do it like this. And then once we're past the apex, we can punch it, but he bumped me a little bit. No. Well, we only have one lap left. There's no way we're gonna win this one. Yeah, they're pulling away. Look at that BMW, look at him. He is way up there. Look at that. Yeah, this is not the right vehicle for this race. Wow. Well, oh. I mean, can I still purchase another vehicle halfway through the series? I wonder if I can. Because this Cadillac is not going to win races. I mean, it's just so slow. It's just too slow. And I mean, part of it's my driving, but if you look at these perfect straightaways, see how they're all pulling away from me? And I'm finally catching this guy. Yeah, it's too slow. I don't know why I caught up to that guy, how that happened. But see that BMW up there? See that? Yeah, see if we can catch this Cadillac on this corner. If I push it hard enough. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to catch this Cadillac. Oh, we might. We might get 7th. It's neck and neck. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Tough. Let's see. Ooh, look at that paint damage. Alright, the test drive went awesome, but it's not really going to matter. All these SUVs are faster, they're just faster. So we'll see how we do. I'm not expecting a miracle. I also wanted to point out that odometer, see the odometer versus 17.9? I'm trying to understand it because it was over 20 when I was test driving, but then you think it would start over or be accumulative, but it went down to 17. So I don't understand where it's getting this data, because it doesn't reset, but at the same time it's not cumulative either. They're going to spin me out here, I bet. This is a straight line, people. Well, except for that bugs me. But if I can get ahead of people, that will give me a huge advantage, because that's a straight line there. This is too. This is a straight line too. Oh, he knows that, I guess. Oh, no, he slowed down for that one. Okay, as long as I don't get spun out. No, 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 no. Oh, as soon as I... Look at that, he's pushing me. You see that? Pushing me down the thing. Yikes. That was fun. Better than getting spun out. Okay, let's keep going. We're in fourth, though. I didn't even expect that to happen. But, these corners with all these trucks, and then they're just faster on the straightaways. Ugh. See, I was trying to break past him. That's the whole thing about racing. Like, when I'm doing my test drives by myself, I do the racing line, and I get maximum efficiency and all that stuff. Just standard racing stuff that I don't bother talking about anymore. But when you're in traffic and you're trying to overtake people, that's when everything changes, right? You can brake late. If you know you have better brakes, you can brake late and pass them before a corner. If you don't have better brakes, but you have better acceleration, you can brake early and then punch it to get out of the corner right ahead of them. And then the other thing is just having the guts to do something crazy. So that's why it might look like I don't know exactly what I'm doing when it comes to the cornering and stuff. It's because we're in traffic, and I'm trying to either outbrake them or out-accelerate them, and it just screws up a lot. It makes things difficult. But in my test drives, like I said, you know, I do everything by the book, and that's why my test drives go so well. But when you're in traffic, it's a totally different story. It's just really interesting. And even when you watch the pros, I'm talking about real-life pros, you know, that's why they crash and that's why they mess up, because they're trying to get around people, they're trying to do things, they're pushing too hard going into a corner, so they crash. Or, you know, they think they can take somebody on the inside, but they can't make it because they were thinking the other person was trying to get away from them. So that's why there are crashes, right? If everybody did everything by the book, there wouldn't be crashes. So it would just be everybody in a straight line, and no position changes, and it'd be boring. So that's where I'm coming from with this. And basically I'm just making up a bunch of excuses for my terrible driving, but that's okay. Alrighty, I can't believe we're actually catching the first place guy. How is this possible? I guess it's all those corners. Wow. Oh no, this is the final lap? Oh gosh. Well, let's see if we can outtake him. I still don't know if slip streaming works in this game or not. I don't know, and I haven't looked it up. Alright, we're past him, so I can take this corner. Now I can follow the racing line for maximum efficiency, but I want to brake late too because I don't want him to catch up to me. So we need to, oh my gosh, we're 7 seconds ahead. I guess that's because we started moving. Let's see, let's stay ahead of him. And there we go. This one you gotta be careful. This one gets sharper. I don't want to lose it. So we'll start out here, brake normally, hit the inside and punch it so that we just tap that outside skirt. There we go. Because again, if you don't tap both skirts, you're going slower than you could have gone. You could have gone faster if you don't tap them both. I can't believe we won that. How's that even possible? So what does that do for the standings then? It puts us at third. Okay, not bad. Let's keep going. We'll do one more race in this video, and then we'll split it up to the next video. Here we go. Raining at Silverstone. That's going to change things a little bit. Alrighty. Test drive went quite well. There's a few funny turns, but we will see what happens here when we add all this traffic. I threw some more mods in place. I don't remember what they are, but it helps me with the credits. Alright, here we go. There's something else I was going to say too and I forgot. Oh, it's really hard to see with this rain. I really don't want to be on the outside on these corners. Like, you want to go from the outside to the inside, but I'd rather be on the inside because then I don't get spun out. If I'm on the outside, I get spun out. I'll be on the outside here because I don't have a choice. Just trying to stay away from everybody. So I have to keep one wheel off. Yeah, totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh well, that's okay. Doesn't matter, I guess. Let's see. Just following people here. Trying to do as best as I can. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, dang it. I could have taken that more. I was trying to swing around outside and make it faster, but oh well, because these straightaways don't do very well. Oh, gain on that guy though. I don't know why. I don't know why this race is going better, but on that other track, on the first race, the straightaways and stuff, like, I couldn't keep up with any of them. Come on, come on. I'm trying to take him on the outside, and I drifted a little bit. No, 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 no. Whoa, why am I going all the way around? Let's just go all the way around. The heck was that? A slow drift, I guess. Ooh. Alright, well, no. Let's see if we can catch back up. I don't expect to. That was totally my fault. I wasn't hit. I was just trying to pass them in a stupid area. Oh yeah, there's this corner here where it looks like the other corner is the track. Well, let's see. Come on. I mean, I would like to get back up in first, but I don't expect to. I only have one more lap after this. There's my buddy. Hey buddy, let's tap mirrors. Oh my gosh, that brings up a story. I haven't had story time much, and I know a lot of you watch for the stories. So, in Minnesota, obviously it's icy, and people don't know how to drive like this, right? Clearly. Hang on, let me get back in there before I tell the story. Anyway, and I actually have a dash cam YouTube channel that I don't talk about just because the content can aggravate people. I'm one of those people that I follow every single rule to a T, which makes a lot of people mad. People hate when you follow the rules. But anyway, I have a dash cam channel. And I have a great video of being on this icy highway, and this guy's texting in his huge pickup truck and coming up, you know, on my left, and he's not staying in his lane, but he didn't want to make any sudden moves because we're on glare ice. You know, I've been driving on ice since I was 12, and I know when to pick your battles. So I'm like, you know, I'm just going to slow down so he passes me quicker without stepping on the brakes because then he slide, and I'm not going to jerk the wheel. Well, as he was next to me, he comes over to my lane, and our mirrors overlapped. That's how close he was to me. Our mirrors overlapped, and I didn't want to jerk the wheel to get away from him, and I was really hoping he wouldn't sideswipe me, you know, so I just was very careful and analyzing like 100 times a second what to do, and slowed down enough that he was able to pass me without sideswiping me, but without me hitting the brakes and sliding. It was insane, and with the wide angle camera you can't really tell, but I guarantee you our mirrors overlapped. It was ridiculous. Alrighty, finished 5th. That was way too short of a race to do anything better than that, but I spun out twice and recovered. Let's see where that puts us in the standings here. Nope, stay where we are. Good, spun out twice, stayed where we are. That's awesome. So we're going to stop right here for this video, and the next video is going to take off from here. So I know that's going to be a weird segue, but I'm basically going to put "to be continued" on the top of the screen, and I'll see you next time.